Hey there, lovelies. It's Lillyvette with a Flow for Balance, and today we're going to do a brief 10-minute meditation. What will you need? You're going to need a cushion or a chair, maybe even a mat if you want to do this lying down, and of course, your beautiful self. This meditation is going to be all about transforming anger. Round those things up, and I will see you back here in a few minutes. Welcome back. This is Lillyvette with Flow for Balance, and today's meditation is going to be about transforming anger. What does anger mean to you? What forms of anger do you have? Perhaps you deal with frustration, irritation, annoyance, or indignation. Do you ever get angry at being angry? Trying to resist it, or maybe even push it away. Working through anger can also be important, so to push it away or ignore it isn't very healthy for us. Anger can let us and others know when boundaries are being crossed, when our needs are not being met, or when someone that we care about, or even when we are in danger. Being mindful of anger means not suppressing it or avoiding it, and also not acting out in harmful ways. So let's begin this meditation. Find a comfortable posture where you feel most at ease. You can do this meditation sitting down with an upright spine, but try not to have a rigid spine. You can even do this lying down. This is going to be entirely up to you. You can close your eyes or keep them open in a soft gaze. Do whatever feels most comfortable in your body. If you're sitting down, let your shoulders relax. If you're lying down, maybe shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Start to feel yourself sinking down into the floor. Perhaps you might want to take 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And then start to come to a natural breath flow, trying not to force the breath. Try to just let the belly relax, not holding any tension in this area. Just continue to release tension in your body, maybe jiggling the jaw, relaxing your cheeks, your eyebrows, your face. And as you settle in, invite your mind to be curious rather than critical. Even if it's just 1% more. And this might take some practice. Just remember that in the process of all of this, try not to be so harsh and judgmental on yourself. A mindfulness practice is just what it says. It's a practice. So bringing awareness to the breath, breathing in and know you're breathing in. Breathing out and know you're breathing out. Perhaps even making mental notes of the breath as you do so, such as in, out, out. So if you aren't feeling angry right now, perhaps bring to mind a recent situation where you might have felt frustrated. And try not to make it an occasion where it was very overwhelming. The first step of mindfulness of anger is to recognize and respect it. When anger happens, you need to realize it is part of the human experience. You can softly name to yourself what it is that you're feeling, noting anger, frustration, irritation, indignation. Next, stop feeling the anger with your thoughts and shift that anger. That attention now goes into your body. You may need to be really firm about cutting out the story about how you were wronged or why your anger is justified, and actually just direct your attention toward the sensations in the body. Notice where you feel anger in the body. Do you notice contraction or heat in your chest? How does your stomach feel? Do you notice any tightness or heaviness anywhere? What do you notice in your jaw? Check out your hands and your arms. How do they feel? Scan your body and explore how the feeling of anger is showing up in your body right now. And notice how the sensations of anger changes as you pay attention to them. Do they increase? Do these sensations decrease? Notice if the anger feels solid or if it's shifting and changing. And as you pay attention to anger with openness and curiosity, leaving away any judgment, reflect on how you can skillfully respond to the situation or person without suppressing or acting out. What would be the most helpful response? And if you were to move into a real life situation, would it be possible to bring all of this to mind in that experience, to shift to the breath, to feel where it is that you are experiencing sensations of anger, and perhaps try to pinpoint these emotions or to slow down these emotions? Could you deepen the breath so that you could respond to your anger and not react to the anger? Anger can be an extremely tricky emotion. And perhaps with practice, we can learn to navigate this emotion a bit better in the future. Perhaps. But then again, anger can also be very, very strong. So let's take care of ourselves today as best we can. And as we close this meditation, see if you can commit to take whatever skillful action is needed. Let's take 2 or 3 cleansing breaths as we did in the beginning of this practice. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, take a deep breath and maybe exhale with a sigh. If your eyes are closed, gently open your eyes and start to reconnect to the environment around you. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Perhaps take a deep, long stretch, bringing your arms overhead. Thank you so much for this practice. I hope to see you in other practices and meditations. My name is Lillyvette. Please take care and be well. Bye-bye.